your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Grand Bahama Power Company restoring electricity to the majority of consumers following the weekend weather system. And for those with down power lines and other issues, you're advised to pass on these issues as soon as possible. Jamila Mizik has more.
Grand Bahama Power Company Director of Customer Operations, Nikita Mullings, giving this update on power restoration to date.
All of the feeders would have been energized, meaning all of the areas and communities would have been energized to receive power. What our teams are now chasing is isolated issues where customers may still be experiencing no powers or partial powers within their homes. This may be a result to broken poles or down wires downstream. That's not visible to these customers, and so we're working on that.
She says thankfully they were able to quickly restore power to the majority of customers.
The first wave of customers that went out would have received power at about 5 p.m. This would have been to the 8 Mile Walk community. Just wanted to note that all of the customers did not lose power, so there were some customers that remained with power throughout the weather system. And the last feeder was restored at about 9:58 p.m. Sunday evening.
Now she notes that COVID-19 did not slow down restoration efforts, although it did change the way that they would have responded. She's asking customers to make GBPC aware of any down power lines.
We just want to remind customers that while we are still in the process of restoration, we notice that there are some customers that are still out traversing the streets. If they do notice low-hanging wires or down power lines, we want to remind them to phone those in and please stay away from them. As all feeders are energized, there is a potential that it may be a live down wire, so we want customers to be mindful and vigilant of that. So you can phone those in at 352-8411.
Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
Well, meantime, Hutchison ports, Bahamas have reopened following Tropical Storm Isaias. According to a release, the Grand Bahama International Airport continues to operate between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. and is open to cargo and emergency flights only. Now, the Freeport Harbor Company Cargo Department, that is open between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. The Freeport Container Port has now resumed regular working hours. Management at Hutchison Ports, Bahamas, reminding all employees and the public to continue to follow all protocols during the COVID-19 pandemic. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment.